Alright, shalom, shalom. Good evening, all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And the bonus to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, GMS, do rule and teach well. And this is a topic I haven't really talked about, but we know that the churches and the Christian church has been pretty much falling apart. Less and less people are getting into that. Less and less people are falling away from, these various religions that are being pushed out by Babylon, like Christianity. They're falling away from it. Which they say that really started with the demic and whatever, and the shutdown. I was about to say the Great Shutdown, but that may be a term I'll coin, the shutdown. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for Catholicism as well. And those things have been going down. You know. So yeah, I'm not really gonna get into this about this whole council of the Jewish elders and things like that. When I say Jewish, I really should say Judean, because there was no word for Jewish back then. It was a Judean. Then you have to go back and Yahweh and the Hebrew. So Acts 5:38. I'm not gonna get to all this, but this is Gamaliel speaking. If you don't know who Gamaliel is, man, honestly, you should probably read like the book of Matthew, and then probably read Acts, because you honestly, you could just go from Matthew to Acts. You don't really need to read like Luke or the other ones. You can just, because they all say the same thing, just with like a little bit different information, but they go through the same points. But certain things, you have a little bit more information in certain books than in others. So it's different. They're all the same account, but some tell a little bit more history and things like that. You know what I'm trying to say. So just do Matthew and then Acts if you're like, I have no idea what's going on here. So Acts 5:38. Now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For this counsel, what is would be of men, it will come to naught, right? And when you kind of read up ahead, right, the apostles, were basically teaching, and the high priest and chief priest and the Sanhedrin, they didn't really want them teaching. They didn't want them the council. They didn't want them teaching, so they grabbed them up. I believe they beat them or something, and then let them go after Gamaliel stood up and said, "Hey, don't kill these guys, right? Don't don't jack these guys up. Don't murder them." Right, which no, they were bloodthirsty, man. Jake was fucking wicked, man. Because look what they did to Stephen. Stephen didn't do anything to them. Stephen was just cutting them with the scriptures, and they murdered him. They murdered him brutally. They stoned him. So that same 2/3 spirit, the same spirit, because the same amount of vicious hatred that they had for us back then, same vicious hatred they have for us now. When I go out there, man, people look at me like I'm fucking dirt. And I'm like, dude, you don't even fucking know me, dude. Like, and you look at me like I'm dirt just because I'm holding the scriptures and I'm teaching the truth, and I'm not, talking about sunshine and rainbows. I'm cutting people. I'm going there, I'm saying, like, yo, this society's fucked up, and if you ain't getting right, you gonna die here, man. Same message. I was gonna say something else, but no. I was gonna say same message. I was gonna say same message, different people, but, we're really the same people coming back, anyway, so. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even want to, explain all that when I was thinking about it, but, yeah. This is the same thing, nothing new under the sun. Jeremiah was 28:8, and stuff like that. Right? But if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it. Yes, you be happily found to fight against the Most High. Right? So if this will come to men, it will come to naught. And what we're seeing with the Christian church, I'm pretty sure it's the same for the Catholic Church, but I don't know, I haven't looked into it. But Christian churches are closing down, even one that's kind of close to me. My mother told me that they're selling it. The church can't afford the mortgage, less and less people are coming in and shit like that. And they have to get rid of it. It's a church that I grew up in. Before I found out who I really was, and that I was not a Negro, and that I was the Israelite. Other tribe of Judah. Honestly, I couldn't really tell you. If I'm really a Judite, because like my family doesn't come from you know like West Africa or something like that. So I don't know. They say, oh, your great grandfather was some old Jewish guy, and I'm like, so Europe, maybe Jake, Judite over there, great grandfather, and I don't know where that nigga was from, fucking Britain or some shit. Took up, smashed up some Edomite, and there you go. Generations and generations later, you get me. I don't fucking know, man. I just know I'm an Israelite. I don't really care, But I'm just gonna say that of the tribe of Judah, because it makes things less complicated, you know. But I guess it's not really complicated to say, oh, I'm an Israelite, But I believe I could possibly be from the tribe of Judah. That was longer than expected. I didn't mean to talk that long about that. Back to the topic. So, and that's what's happening with the Christian churches coming in and out. Now, in this time, we're not coming to naught. We're still going out there. We still teach. We still produce videos, And, yeah, just because, oh, it's the demic, and oh, this, and oh, I can't do my favorite stuff on the weekends and whatever. Oh, I can't go out. I can't do this. So we're going to stop. No, we're not going to stop until this. Here you go. Let's look at Amos. Damn it. Amos, no. Wait, is it here? Of course it's not. I fucked it up. Shit. Is it 9? Where did I put this? Where is it? Here we go. Figured it was there. Amos 8 and 11. And both days come, saith the Lord God. There was not a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Which, the scripture says we're supposed to watch and pray, but this is when the word ends. Well, I was speaking on the street corners end, right? Like it says in Isaiah, was it 32 or something? That I shall see thy teachers. Time's coming where you're not gonna see your teachers no more, because we gonna dip out. Alright, and we're not gonna be able to put these videos out here. They're gonna clip all the pages, and they're probably gonna scrub them all. But we gotta wait and see how that plays out. It could be, a shortage or an outage. They've been talking about that a lot recently. And then possibly out of that shortage and outage, when they get the MOTB, that'll be your connection to the internet, and then that ushers in the little digital ID system and everything like that. And then that makes it totally impossible for us to post videos, because if you need to take an MOTB to post videos, right, like conventional logic will say, well, then I can't post videos anymore, because the only way to access the internet will be through the MOTB, the whole Internet of Things, interconnectivity between devices and all that. So, yeah. And it shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. It shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. It's also going to be a famine of water and bread and everything. These times that we're coming into, But, that's like 2nd Esdras 6 or 5 or something. It's going to be less and less available drinking water, so possibly something's going to happen. Maybe a contamination leak or something. Something's going to happen, There's going to be less and less water available. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to get into. Shalom.